Hello, team. How are you guys doing today? We are so excited to have one of the best in the world social media guru in our midst today. I knew Frazer through GoPro Recruiting Mastery. Although I've not attended live, I've been attending through live stream because of visa.
Oh.
And so you have been doing fantastic work. The number of people you have really helped in this profession is amazing. I want to really thank you for what you are doing. And so when I call on you, if you can come up and also train my team, you never hesitated. So thank you very much for the opportunity for us to hear from you today. A lot have heard about you, they've seen you, especially during the GoPro World Tour. That was when many of my team members saw you, leaders in my business saw you also. So it's really a privilege to now have you directly speak to us on how we can build our business on social media. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are really excited to be here to hear from the best of the best, please drop in the comments, I am ready and hungry. Drop that in the comment. I am ready and hungry. My name is Charles Tambo. I'm the boss of the Global Bosses Network. That's my group name, and I've been doing series of training to help our people this period to do their business right. So that's why we said, let's hear from you. So cool. I'm so excited. Let's now bring you up because of your time.
All right. Well, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate you so much for your leadership and the role that you're playing in the network marketing profession, not just in Nigeria or Ghana, but in Africa and around the world as well. So it's massively appreciated. To be able to have so many people on a Zoom call is boom, it's good. So I move very, very fast because I am extremely excited, but I'm very, very passionate about network marketing. So I'm going to tell you my story, and then I'm going to tell you some tips on social media. So if you're ready, I can see everyone's, I'm ready and I'm hungry. Right, it's good. I'm good to see this. Good to see this. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, bam. So my network marketing career started in 1987, but I wasn't born until 1988. So a lot of people are like, what? Like, how does your network marketing career start in 1987, but you weren't born until 1988? Well, my mom and dad, they had a business and they sold it. They sold that business and they made about this much profit, about that much. Looks. You can see my fiance who's there. There we go. So there, they had this house, big house, 5-bedroom house, complete mess. Like if you did this on the house, it would blow over, right? Or it would fall over. My mom and dad had to live in it. They couldn't afford to repair it. So what happened was my dad comes up with this elaborate plan that we're going to rent the rooms out to complete strangers. So my mom and dad, they lived in bedroom 1. My mum was pregnant with me, and they rented the rooms out to bedroom 2, bedroom 3, bedroom 4, bedroom 5, the basement, the lounge, and the dining room. They shared the kitchen, they shared the bathroom, and they had the 1 bedroom to themselves. So one day my dad wakes up, 1987, October 1987. He wakes up, he's scratching his eyes as he goes to the bathroom. And as he goes to the bathroom, he opens the door and he sees one of the people who were on the toilet going about their morning business from bedroom 2. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. So he starts walking downstairs and he's thinking, oh, things have got to change. Enough is enough. I can't do this anymore. He walks into the kitchen, and on the kitchen table, it was all clean, but on this kitchen table, there was a pile of newspapers that the person from upstairs had left. And he's got the newspaper, he scrunched it up, and just before he scrunched it all up, he spotted a picture of an Aston Martin sports car. And above the Aston Martin sports car was 3 words, MLM, MLM, MLM. I drive an Aston Martin, you can too, call me now. My dad, he was like, MLM? What does that mean? I know. MLM, make love monthly. That's what it means. Make love monthly. 100%. I want this. So he picks up the phone. Ring, 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 ring. Hello, who's speaking, please? Yeah, my name's Simon Brookes. I would like to ask you more about making love monthly and driving an Aston Martin sports car. He goes, it's not make love monthly, it's multi-level marketing. He goes, what's that multi-level marketing? He goes, well, multi-level marketing is... So, do you want to join? My dad goes, no, have you got any events? And he was like, yeah, we have an event on the weekend. He was like, all right, cool. Where is it? He said, it's in Blackpool. He went, oh, it's about an hour away. He said, oh, well, it's, what's 1 hour going to do? What's a 1 hour drive going to do? Would you prefer to change your life or not drive an hour? He was like, good point. See you there. So on the 26th of October, 1987, I was in the womb, when my mum and dad went to their first ever presentation. I was not born yet, but they joined the industry of network marketing. Their first company, they succeeded, the company didn't. Second company, they succeeded, company didn't. Third company, they succeeded, company did. And they were fortunate enough to make over $10 million in a 10-year time period, which was great for them back in the 90s. And as a result, guess what? I traveled the world. I got into personal development. My first page of notes was written when I was 6 years old. 6 years old. My dad said to me, he said, hey, Frazer, what I want you to do is I want you to listen to this cassette tape. And if you can write 1 page of notes, I'm going to give you £5. Now, I was 6 years old. I didn't know what £5 was. I had no idea if it was, I don't even know. I didn't even know what it was. He said, listen, when I give you £5, you'll be able to go to the sweet store and buy 500 Coca-Cola sweet bottles. I was like, okay, well, let's go. I'm in. I'm fired up. Let's do this. I was 6. Now, here's the crazy thing. Imagine if you lived with Eric Worre for 18 years. You saw the success that he had. You saw the fortune, the freedom, the fame, the friends, the fun, the family. You saw everything you could imagine that was good. And then he comes to you and says, hey, Clementina, hey, Mabel, hey, Samuel, hey, Jaff, hey, Linda, hey, Jarlath, hey, Chima, hey, Marion, hey, Udo Dima, hey, Adejoke, hey, Adebisi, hey, Charles, do you want to join this network marketing thing? And you say, no. That was me. I grew up around the industry. I grew up around my mum and dad making millions. But when they came to me and to say, hey, do you want to join this network marketing thing? I said no. And the reason I said no was because I had 3 fears. The fear of rejection, the fear of failure, but the big one, the fear of public speaking. Oh, the idea of public speaking made me want to be sick. No. Oh, no. Oh. The idea of public speaking made me want to be sick. And I saw everyone who was successful, guess what they were doing? They were speaking in front of people. And I let that stop me from joining for 4 years. My dad came to me and I said no. And he said, let me ask you a question. He said to me, he said, Frazer, are you okay with me keeping you posted on my progress? Are you cool with me keeping you posted on my progress? I said, yeah, that's fine. So every 3 months, he sat me down in the exact same chair. He flipped the paper on the exact same flip chart. They got the pens that looked the exact same, and he drew the presentation out for me time after time after time. 16 times he pitched me until one day I said, yes, let's go. And if you're following me so far, I want you to write "let's go" in the comment section. I want to see that you guys are following, because that's what I thought. I thought, let's go. Let's do this. He said, what's changed? I said, I've had enough. Enough's enough. There we go, Nigeria. There we go, Africa. There we go, the world. Look at you guys fly. Look at you guys soar. You're eagles, right? You're eagles. So here we go. I decided to join. My dad said to me, he said, the first thing you need to do is you need to write your list. He said, your list is like your treasure map. What do the pirates have when they want to find the treasure? They have a treasure map. He said, if they don't have the treasure map, they don't know where the treasure is. And if they don't know where the treasure is, they go hungry. Right? Les Brown, the best. Right? So I went upstairs, I wrote my list of 137 names. And when I was writing the names, guess what? There was two emotions that were going through my body. Number one was, I am so excited. These people are going to set me free. The second emotion was, oh, I've got to speak to these people. Ah! What happens if they say no? Oh my God. Okay. Go down to my dad's office. I said, Dad, here's my list. He said, how many are on the list? I said, 137, let's go. He said, how do you feel about it? I said, yeah, I'm really excited, but I'm scared. He said, let me ask you 3 questions. Now, 10 years ago, when I joined network marketing, I was a qualified loser, right? I had hardly any friends. I had no vision, no passion, no purpose, no future, no nothing. If I was to have a fight with a little fly, the fly would beat me, right? If something went wrong, I would blame other people. If something went wrong, I would say, why me, why me, why me? There's no coincidence that why me sounds like whiny. Whiny, 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 whiny. Right? So my dad said, I've got 3 questions for you. And I want you guys to answer these questions on a piece of paper. You don't have to let me know. You can just let me know. You can just write it on a piece of paper so that you have them. Because these changed my life. Number 1, how much money do you want to earn a year? How much money do you want to earn a month? And I was like, ooh. If I could make $300 a month, I'd be very happy. He said, $300. I said, yeah. He said, a month. I said, yeah. He put his hand on my shoulder, looked me dead in the eye and said, Frazer, if you can just make enough money to pay for your product every month, and you could be around people in network marketing who think and around personal development, it'll be worth it. I said, okay. He then said, well, the second question is, how much do you want to earn in a year? Think crazy. I went, Dad, I'm 22. Like, think crazy. Ooh, $100,000 a year. He was like, wow, $100,000 a year for a 22-year-old. How would that make you feel? I was like, woo, I'd feel good. He said, third question, what's your crazy 10-year income goal? I was like, crazy 10-year income goal. Well, Dad, if I can make $100,000 a year for 10 years, I would have made $1 million in 10 years. I'd be a network marketing millionaire. He was like, oh, ho, ho, ho. He said, how would that make you feel? I said, oh, I'd be financially free by 33. And I could teach people how to be financially free by 33, financially free by 43, 53, 63, 73, 83, 93, 103. I could teach the whole world how to become financially free. He was like, how'd you feel? I went, I feel good. He said, let me tell you something. He said to me, Tony Robbins told me many years ago, he said, Simon, you will overestimate what you can do in 1 year, but you will underestimate what you can do in 10 years. I was like, woo. He said, the funny thing was, my dad said, your dreams will come true if you do these 3 things. Number 1, be coachable. He said, can you do that? I said, hell yeah. I can be coachable, Dad. Like, you tell me what to do, boss, I'll do it. Number 2, get committed. He said, Frazer, can you commit to me for a long period of time? I said, oh yeah. Oh yeah. So number 3, stay consistent. He said, can you be consistent? I said, nope. No, I can't be consistent. He said, why not? I said, I've not been consistent in anything in my life. Go to the gym, I'll last 3 days. Play a computer game, I don't finish it. Game over, okay, I quit. Date a girl, I get bored. Right? Build a business? So he taught me some stuff, and I can see some of you guys, maybe you don't like consistency. Got to get consistent. So he said, be coachable, be committed, be consistent. Go upstairs, speak to 5 people on your list, come down, let me know how you get on. Now, 3 weeks ago on Monday, my dad calls me up, right? My dad calls me up and he says, hey, Frazer. Now, my dad has something called the Peter Pan principle. The Peter Pan principle is never act your age, never grow up, right? He actually says you should act your UK shoe size. Now, his UK shoe size is 11. My UK shoe size is 11 and a half. So when we're together, we act like two 11-year-olds, kind of crazy. So my dad said to me, he said, hey, Frazer, you know what happens this week? I said, no, Dad, what? He said, you joined network marketing 10 years ago on Wednesday. I was like, whoa. He said, do you remember the day you joined? I said, yeah. He said, do you remember the 3 questions I asked you? I said, yeah. He said, what were they? He's always trying to test me, my dad. He said, I said to him, how much do I want to earn in a month? He said, what was the answer? I said, $300. And we both, $300 a month, and we both laughed for 3 minutes. He said, do you remember what I did when you said 300? I said, yeah. You put your hand in my shoulder and you looked in my eye and said, if you could just make enough to pay for your product and get the mindset from people in network marketing, it'd be worth it. He said, when I looked in your eyes that day, son, I looked in at you and I thought, bless him. He'll never make it happen. He believed in me, but in reality, he was like, He said, do you remember the question, the person I told you who asked me those questions? I said, yeah, Tony Robbins. Yeah, Tony. Woo! Tony Robbins. Let's go, Tony. He was like, yeah. He said, you know what the crazy thing is? He said, do you remember the reason why I joined network marketing? I said, yeah. He said, you saw a newspaper advertisement about, you saw a newspaper advertisement about MLM, and you thought it was Make Love Monthly. He said, yeah. He said, do you remember the person who I told you was responsible for that newspaper? I said, yeah, the guy who you caught on the toilet that day. He said, yeah. That guy then turned into my godfather, right? He said, that person has just messaged me something and said, oh, Simon, you need to watch this. You need to check out this image. Tony Robbins and Les Brown are doing an event. Bob Proctor's going to be there. And he said, you know what happened? When I looked at the image, I saw my son. He said, I didn't just see Tony Robbins. I saw a picture of my son. And he said, in 10 years, your goal was to make $1 million. And I said to you, if you could just make enough to pay for your product and be around people, if you were just coachable, committed, and consistent, you would change your life. I never in a million years expected that you would be teaching the entire network marketing profession with Les Brown, legend, Tony Robbins, legend, Eric Worre, Marina Worre, legend, Harvey McKay, legend, Bob Proctor, legend. I went from a loser to a legend in 10 years. And the point of why I'm telling you this story is it's possible for each and every single one of you. It's possible for each and every single one of you. My dad said to me, he said, Frazer, I've made millions and millions of dollars. I've been in the industry for 32 years now, coming up to 33 years. I've never had the chance to share a stage with Tony Robbins. How have you done it in 10? I said, Dad, 2 words. He said, what? I said, social media. He was like, okay. So how do you do it? So I go back 10 years ago to the day I joined. Went upstairs. I had my list. I had my instructions, right? Good mentors, they give instruction. They give assignments and they hold you accountable, right? So I went upstairs. I had my list. I was like, right. Oh my God, I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm nervous. I'm scared. What do I do? What do I do? All right. Phone call. Ring, 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 ring. No. 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 5 no's. My dad. He told me, speak to 5 people on my list and then come downstairs and we'll review. So I'm just walking down the stairs and I go, actually, I want to impress my dad, not depress my dad. I want to make him impressed, not depressed. So that was the day that I became uncoachable. I went back to my office. I got my phone. Ring, ring, no. Number 6. Ring, ring, no. Number 7. Ring, ring, no. Number 8. 27 no's in a row. There was steam coming out of my ears. I was fuming, raging. furious, steam. Got out of my chair, threw my chair against the wall, and I stamped down the stairs. I wanted my dad to hear me come in. I wanted my dad to go, oh no, he's not looking too happy. I got to the bottom of my stairs, looked to the right to see my dad's office door was slightly ajar. He couldn't see me. Damn it, I wish he could see me come in. I walked past my mum's kitchen and I saw my mum dancing and she was so happy. And for those of you who still have your mums with you or you have memories of your mum, one of the greatest things you could ever do is see your mum happy. Seeing your mum happy is just, it makes you happy, right? So I'm seeing my mum, she's dancing around in the kitchen and the radio, and the song that she was dancing to completely changed my life. It was the reason why I didn't quit. And the song goes like this. No, 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 there's no limit. No, 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 there's no limit, no limit, no reach for the sky, no valley too deep, no mountain too high, no, no limit. I'm thinking, hang on a minute. I've just had no, 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 no. There's no limit. There's no limit. So all I've got to do is keep getting no after 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 no, and there's no limit. Let's go. I can do this. I went upstairs and I realized someone said to me, they said, Frazer, what's network marketing? And I started to write out this exactly. No, ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no river wide enough. Keep me getting it. It's the same thing, right? So I went upstairs and someone said to me, what's network marketing? And I started typing out, network marketing is a distribution model whereby you build a network of people who promote a product, service, or an opportunity, and as a result, you get And I realized that's not network marketing. Network marketing is turning strangers into friends, friends into family. That's all it is. Network marketing is turning strangers into friends, friends into family. So I created a system where I could make and build as many friendships possible. So I created a process called FAM. Now FAM is FAM, and I want you to write the first part of that process in the comments. Find, 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 right? Find. There we go. Perry, there we go. That. Oh, it's going too fast. Marion, it's going too fast for me. Charles, it's going too fast for me. That's way too fast, you guys. You guys, look at that. Look at that. Fine. Right? Come on. This is cool. Right. So, find. The second part is add. So you can write add in the comments. Right? So we find someone on social media. We add someone on social media. Then the third part is message. And we message someone on social media. We find, we add, we message. It's not find, add, pray to the universe. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Universe, please let Charles see my friend request, accept my friend request, watch my last 3 Facebook Lives, see my product, buy my product without messaging me back, and then go triple black diamond unicorn level 32 before I know. No, doesn't work like that. I find Charles, I add Charles, and I message Charles. Hey, Charles, notice you live in Nigeria. Love my Nigerian friends. Kedu. Great to be connected, right?
Yeah.
Charles. Hey, Charles, notice that we both love football. I love it too. Thought it would be cool to connect. How are you? Hey, Charles, I noticed you like traveling. Me too. Thought it'd be cool to connect. How are you? Hey, Charles, noticed you like Eric Worre. Me too. Thought it'd be cool to connect. How are you? Hey, Charles, noticed you like Jim Rohn. Me too. Thought it'd be cool to connect. How are you? Hey, Charles, noticed you like personal development. Me too. Thought it'd be cool to connect. How are you? Question mark. Question mark. Question mark. That's it. That's all I did every day. Now, some people will reply. Some people will go, you're crazy. Some people will go away. Some people will say, ugh. Some people will block you. Some people will delete you. Some people will mark you as spam.
Mm.
That's what happens. What do? Do you cry about it? No, you don't cry about it. You get on with it. Then we move on to the second part. The second part is understanding that we're in the shipping business. We're in the shipping business. Now you might be thinking, no, we're not in the shipping business. We're in the health and wellness business. We're in the finance business. We're in the network marketing business. We're in the changing lives business. No, we're in the shipping business. I'm going to explain exactly why we're in the shipping business. You've got to create a friendship. Then you need to build a relationship. Then you need to see who has the entrepreneurship to then create a partnership. Then through your mentorship, you then create leadership. You can only find paradise by getting on a ship. But when you're on the ship, guess what? You're going to be hit by waves. You're going to be hit by waves. You're going to be hit by emotion. You're going to be hit by all sorts. Some people are going to jump ship. Oh, it's too hard this. I'm going to join that company over there. Some leaders don't quit. But you think they might, a leader on my team quit. They ain't a leader. Leaders don't quit. Right? Some people lose their ship. Some people forget about it. Friendship, relationship, entrepreneurship, partnership, mentorship, leadership. We're in the shipping business. So we use Find Dad's message to create friendships and build relationships. Now we need to see who has the entrepreneurship to create a partnership. So we have to ask a key question. We have to ask a key question. My lighting's terrible. There we go. Ooh, that's better. All right. Oh, I'm standing up now. You better get ready for this fireball that's about to hit you, because when I'm standing up, the energy flows about 5 times more. So here we go. We've got to ask this key question. Hey, Charles, just curious, would you be open to checking out some information on a game-changing product that I use? No worries if not. I just thought I would ask. Hey, Adejoke, just curious. Would you be open to checking out some information on a way to make money from home during these crazy times? Hey, Glory, just curious. Would you be open to checking out some more information on a way to make money on social media? No worries if not. Just thought I would ask. That's it. Now, guess what? A lot of you guys, you won't ask the question. You won't ask the question. Why? Because you'll think about it too much. The more you think, the more you doubt. The more you doubt, the less you do. The less you do, the more you think. The more you think, the more you doubt. The more you doubt, the less you do. The less you do, the more you think. The more you think, the more you doubt. The more you doubt, less you do. Less you do, the more you think, the more you think. Vicious cycle, guys. If you're overthinking, you aren't doing. But if you're doing, you're not overthinking. For those of you who are an overthinker, I would love for you to comment in the chat box. Just comment overthinker. I want to know. And be proud of it, because you're always going to be proud of the reasons that stopped you from being successful, because that's what you can change you. Right? So I can see a bunch of you guys saying overthinker. All right. That's good. So every single one of you who are typing overthinker and overthinking, I want you to do 5 things today. I want you to go onto your social media. I want you to go onto Instagram. I want you to go onto Facebook. I want you to go onto LinkedIn. I want you to go into your phone, and I want you to ask 5 people, hey, Bob, hey, Pascal, hey, Mary, hey, Charles, just curious, would you be open to checking out some information on a game-changing product that I use? No worries if not. I just thought I would ask. Guys, you have the gift to give. It's not up to the person you give it to. It's not up to you how the person you give it to reacts. You have a box of chocolates for your friend on Christmas Day. You give it to them. You feel good. You've given the gift. If they open it up and go, ugh, these are disgusting, that's not your fault. That's their fault for being that way. Right? So don't overthink. Make it work. Go make it happen. Third thing, my favorite. The third thing is you've got to become a network marketing gladiator. You've got to become a network marketing gladiator. If you've ever seen the movie Gladiator, let me know in the comments. There's a movie, Gladiator, 2001. Yes, Maximus Aurelius father of a murdered son, husband to a murdered wife, and I will have my vengeance. Are you not entertained? Right? Great, one of the great movies. One of the greatest movies. Now, where do the gladiators fight? In the Colosseum. Everyone is fighting for their life in the Colosseum. Network marketing is a fight for your life. But here's the thing, guys. Guess what? Every network marketer or every gladiator has two things: a sword and a shield. The sword represents the invite. If you don't invite, you won't win the fight. Right? Find out message, see if they're open. 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 But what happens when you fight with someone? They fight back. Find out message, see if you're open. No, it's a scam. Ow! Oh! Find out message, see if they're open. I don't have the time. Oh, no. Find out message, see if they're open. Oh, it looks like one of those pyramid things. Ah! Ah! Ow! Oh, Charles, help me! Charles, help me, please! Help me, Charles! No! Charles! Charles! Is Julius Caesar going to go, everyone stop? Everyone stop. Frazer doesn't look like he's doing too good. Oh, that cut looks really bad on your neck there, Frazer. Stop, everyone. Does anyone else feel sorry for Frazer? Yeah, I do. Yeah, me. Yeah, I do, Julius. Okay, shall we grant him his freedom? Yeah. Oh, no. Freedom is not granted by sympathy. Freedom is not granted by why me, why me, why me, why me, why me, nyah, 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 nyah. Oh, it's not fair. It's not fair that Glory said then they don't have enough time. It's not fair that Charles said he doesn't have the money. It's not fair that Eric said it's a pyramid thing. Whoa, come on. So, in order to win the fight, you've got to invite. Find out message, see if they're open. Find out message, see if they're open. The shield is how you handle objections. Find out message, see if they're open. I don't have the time. Bang! Ha 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 ha! Find out message, see if they're open. Don't have the money. Ha ha ha! Got ya! You didn't get me there. Come get me again. Come get me again. Oh yeah, you missed me. Yeah. Right? No, you missed. You missed. Block, 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 block. Don't have the time. What do you say? How does that make you feel? Don't have the money. How does that make you feel? I'm not confident enough. How does that make you feel? I don't know enough people. How does that make you feel? It's all right for you, Charles. You got started in the beginning. How does that make you feel? I think I missed the boat. How does that make you feel? I don't live in the right place. How does that make you feel? Here's what I know. If I say to Charles, hey, Charles, what do you reckon about this network marketing thing? And he goes, I don't have the time. And I go, how does that make you feel? Charles will never go, oh, I love having no time. Having no time is my favorite thing. So what I do to combat that is I go to bed at 2 a.m. and I wake up at 4 a.m. I only have 2 hours sleep every single day. It's great. No, Charles never does that. Charles will go, I don't have the time. I mean, it's not so good. Right? Hey, Eric, what do you think about this thing? Oh, I don't have the money. How does that make you feel? Oh, I love having no money. Having no money is amazing. My favorite thing. I actually love having no money. It's great. What? That's crazy. Leaders are seeders. But the day you plant the seed is not the day you eat the fruit. There's a saying in network marketing that the fortune is in the follow-up. But I challenge you to delete that saying from your mind, because the fortune is not in the follow-up. The fortune is in the follow-ups. If you follow up once, you won't make a fortune. If you follow up 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, took my dad 16 attempts before I said yes. If he followed up once, I would not have joined. But he followed up again and again and again and again and again. You've got to be a network marketing gladiator. Find out message, see if they're open. 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 Bang, block, 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 block. Here's the thing. In order for you to gain your freedom, you need to have courage. The courage is going to make you a champion. And when you become a champion, you'll be granted your freedom. There has never been a gladiator who's had their freedom who hasn't got cuts, bruises, and scars all over their body. It's not easy. You're not going to look good. You're going to get embarrassed. You're going to get hurt. You're going to grow. You're going to learn. You're going to have to heal. You're going to have to get protected. You're going to have to. It takes courage to send that message. It takes courage to add new friends. It takes courage to be coachable. It takes courage to be committed. It takes courage to be consistent. It takes courage for you to get into the Colosseum. It takes courage for you to look up to the people who are watching you and say, I'm going to do this, whether you're going to do it with me or not. It takes courage for you to say to your friends who say, oh, you're doing that pyramid thing, and saying, I'm going to do this for me and my family. You go do you. It takes courage for you to go, hey, Charles, tell me what I've got to do, boss. I'm going to go. It takes courage for you to attend a Zoom call. It takes courage for you to listen. It takes courage for you to comment. It takes courage for you to find our message, see if they're open. It takes courage for you to block their objections. It takes courage for you to be successful. It takes courage. So, be coachable. Get committed. Be consistent. Find our message, see if they're open, have the courage to become a champion, and you'll gain your freedom. It's as simple as that. I can't wait for the day that I get to meet you guys, whether it's in Africa, whether it's in America, whether it's in Europe, who knows? But I just want you to know that each and every single one of you can succeed in this if you are coachable, committed, and consistent. Use social media and use it for the long day. Don't give it a year, give it whatever it takes. All right? Charles, I appreciate you, buddy. You're awesome. Appreciate your leadership. Appreciate you getting 460 odd people on here. You're awesome. I hope to see you sometime soon.
Wow, fantastic. Thank you very much for this amazing training. This is awesome. Please, can you talk a little about your book? I Dare You.
Yeah. So I have a book, I Dare You, and I Double Dare You. I have it. It's very, very, very difficult for us to get it into Africa, because I don't even know why. But I have it on audio. So I'll put the audio. I'll send you a message with the link to the audio.
Okay. Fantastic.
All right,
Thank you very much, Frazer. Brookes, if you love what you just heard, guys, drop some emoji. I wonder why we didn't connect this on Facebook. A lot of people are out there already chatting me up. Charles, what is happening? We could not connect on Zoom. But no, I'm going to upload it on Facebook. Whoa. This is mind-boggling. This is wonderful. So thank you very much. I know you have other things, seminar you want to do. So thank you for the time.
Thank you, mate. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.